Alan, I don't know if you have met the royal family, but I want to talk to you about meeting musical royalty.
Oh.
Because you met Celine Dion.
Ah. Wow. Huge Celine Dion fan.
How did this happen?
Well, here I go again, name-dropping Adele, but, this is the only way I meet people is through Adele. So, we got married, and you know
Not
she
Adele.
married me. Yes, what?
Yeah. No, you didn't marry Adele.
No. Oh, God. She married me and my ex. We're now ex now, we're divorced. And so, as a surprise, she flew us to Vegas to see Celine Dion perform at Caesar's Palace. It was so amazing. So we went there, we're all excited. Adele's like, come on this way, boys. Ah! You know, she's like... And instead of going left, we went right through these doors, and it was nowhere near the seats. And the door slams behind us. Celine Dion is there, behind a beaded curtain. She comes out, welcome to Vegas, how you doing, boy? She does talk like that, and it was amazing, Mina, honestly. And I don't know if you've ever seen her on stage. I've seen her on stage so many times, and, you know, she does the fist pumping and all that. She's actually like that when she talks to you. It's so off-putting. She's like, seeing any other shows in Vegas? And I'm like, yeah. And then I've got this awful thing as well, that when I'm nervous, because I'm a huge, like I said, a huge Celine Dion fan, I end up mimicking the voice as well, which could get me cancelled. But, yeah, so she was going, so, who asked who out? Like this, and then I end up going, I don't know, something. But, you know, it's just an awful tick I have. I don't... She was... do you love her? Do you love her?
Yeah. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed.
Well, we know you're obsessed. Because you saw her in Vegas too, right?
I went to Caesar's Palace and saw her.
Oh!
I'm not just... I promise you, I'm not saying it. It was the best day / night of my entire life.
Alan, now, because obviously your book, which is out at the moment, look, it is Alan Carr.
I know.
Oh, I did it, Alan Carr. And in here, you tell all the stories about... Because you had lots of kind of jobs when you were growing up. You worked in Tesco's. Now, were you a customer ambassador?
No, that was before they gave them all those names. I was just, the massive badge, I'm here to help. Which people obviously translated as, I'm your bitch.
And what did you do? You worked in call centres as well, didn't you?
Call centre, data entry for Mr Dog. I was a driver's mate. I worked in a paint stripping factory, wiping... I had a massive... It was all cash in hand. I don't know if you can say this. But I had a massive bucket full of meths, and I just had to stick my rag in and wipe it, then hang it on a conveyor belt, and then the man would spray it. And by 4:30, I was off my face. I was like... You know, normally, when you have a really crap job, you get more, oh, you know, as the day goes on, but I was like... Any overtime? It was really shit.
But you wanted to be an actor before you became a stand-up?
Yeah, but...
No.
No, I've got no range, have I?
Did you ever get a job as an actor?
No. I did some plays about, and I did Edward Bond's Saved. I don't know if you've heard of it, but got banned because it was the brutalisation of a man stoning a baby to death. Oh. And I got the lead role.
Were you the baby?
No, I just stoned the baby.
No.
Yeah, and I can't throw.
Oh, dear. I feel I know you pretty well, Alan.
Yeah.
I never knew you lived in Australia.
Did you? I was a backpacker, and I stayed over there more than the visa. This was naughty. I stayed there longer. And I used to work at an insurance place. And I love Australians. I love their humour.
Sorry, you went all the way to Australia to work in insurance?
No, I needed some money. I needed... No, yeah. I love insurance so much. And
it's quite high risk there.
Yeah. And my job was to take the forms off the printer and give them to the doctors and the nurses. And I always remember the form. It had, like, the name, occupation, injury and where on your body. And it was like, Dan, tractor, piles, where'd you fucking think? But I used to work in a cafe on Oxford Street, and I was a dish pig. Because, you know how everyone's sexy in Sydney, so all the sexy gay guys were out the front, and because I'm not a looker, I was in the back cleaning... Honestly, no.
I was a dish pig too.
You was a dish pig?
Yeah.
Oh, wow!
Yeah. And look at her now.
Did they used to ring the bell? Because they'd ring the bell and go, dish pig, and then I'd go through the little hatch. Honestly, with these pink... I was a bit of a cult celebrity because people want to know who is the dish pig. Dish pig! I was like that, you know, the Phantom of the Opera. I was behind. Who is he?
But no offence, Alan, but I actually thought, when I heard you on the show, I thought you were dead. Because there's another...
Wow.
Yeah. There's another...
Looking, right?
No, because there's another Alan Carr.
Yes. And
who helps people stop smoking, but he died.
Yeah. And you know what? When I started, I got invited to go to Japan to give a talk about nicotine addiction. The Alan Carr was dead. They was going to get... So they went, oh, Alan, why don't you do it? And I was so tempted, you know. One minute you're a dish pig, next thing you're lecturing on... nicotine addiction. Yeah, but I'm alive.
Yeah, you are very much...
He's alive and he's here. It's all good. It's all good. You do have something in common.
Oh.
You and Glenn Close have something in common.
I wonder what it is.
It is an affinity with shoes. Because when you were a kid... was it school they would bring you to the shoe thing?
Oh, yeah, well, I grew up in Northampton. Have you heard of Northampton?
I've heard of it,
You
yes.
liar. No, and it's famous for shoes.
Ah, I didn't know that.
You make shoes.
Alan, you liar.
I know, sorry. Well, in Northampton, they get very excited about shoes. And we've got a boot and shoe museum. And it's like, basically like a Freedom, Hardy and Willis, just like posh shoes, and we used to go there every term to go round, and I got told off and thrown off the trip because I picked up Marie Antoinette's shoe off the display and said, have you got this in a 6? And apparently they didn't find it funny. So, yeah, I mean, because going to Northampton was very, like, shoe-heavy, yes.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Well, in the Close family, you play a game called shoe golf.
Yes. Actually, my husband invented it because his father worked for a shoe company, and he'd bring home shoes for them to test as they walked to school. And he and his brothers invented a game called shoe golf.
And how does it work?
You set a goal like
that goal I just said.
There.
I'm glad that's how this works.
That's very difficult. That's very difficult. And then you flip your shoe off to try to hit the goal.
So it's... Oh, OK.
The shoe is quite crucial. Yours would be much better than mine.
OK, shall I try with mine?
Try. You have to get it loose.
OK.
Well, yeah, the tie-up shoe. Yeah, well, that's good. That's good.
So I'm trying... I'm aiming for that thing.
You want to hit, you want it well.
Oh.
Not very good. You've got shoes in there.
I have all these pads in these shoes. Let me try, but these are padded. I just put them in because they were loose.
OK.
You at least should get it in the round part.
All right. Jeez, it was my first go.
Okay, let me see.
Oh!
Oh! That was good.
No. That would be in the rough.
OK.
That's in the rough.
Oh, I'm in a shoe bunker.
Can I have a go?
You have a go.
My pads back.
Go have a go.
Glenn, you've got to come to Northampton.
Now, can I say, they're not odour eaters. They were just slightly big and they're padded.
They were. I should try it without the pads.
OK. Go.
Let me try it with...
That's good! Yeah! Oh!
I think we've discovered a competitive person. She's not letting it go. Oh, yeah! Oh!
I'm closer.
Well done.
Mills McCartney'd have a field day over there. It's a joke. I love Heather. She'd be scrabbling around.
So you mentioned it there. So you are since the last tour, you got married.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yes.
with a celebrity celebrant.
Yes, Adele got ordained and married us in her back garden, me and Paul, and it was just absolutely amazing. And she planned it all. It was absolutely perfect. The best day of my life. And it was just great.
Lovely.
But, you know, in America, you have to go and get your licence. And the woman said, "Who's marrying you?" I said, "Adele, my ass." But it's all in her house, in her back garden, and there's flowers, there's photos of our family, which I don't know where she'd got. There was a man playing on a grand piano, and she was everything perfect. And it was so funny because as she was doing the vows, a lawnmower started next door. "Wait there." She went round there, she said, "I will mow the lawn myself tomorrow, but today it stops." She wanted it perfect. She's great. But this is what Adele is like. She's even after that, she surprised us. She took us to Vegas to see Celine Dion sing.
Wow.
And she's just an absolute star, a superstar as well, in person as everything. And we're there and we sneaked in the back. And there was this quite flamboyant gay in front of me, when you know I can't stand them. But it was so funny, because he didn't know she was behind, and he was going, "Celine! I love you, Celine! Celine!" And Adele went, "Shall I just whisper in his ear, 'Hello'?" He will be dead, you would kill him. But it was the most magical day, and she paid for everything. Wow. I said, "Please," you can't do this. And she went, "No, it's my trip." I mean, she loves Paul and everything. She's an absolute star.
And can afford it.
And can afford it, I know.
I mean, it was still a lovely gesture. But I'm just saying, let's not worry about her too much at this point. Carr, you've gone from outdoor to indoors with your latest project as the new host of Interior Design Masters.
Yeah.
It's on BBC Two Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. So explain what goes on.
OK, 10 fantastic designers all want to be the new interior design master, and every week they have to do up either a luxury hotel, a beach hut, a restaurant, a salon, and then we have to eliminate people every week. And I know, but it's so horrible because because of COVID, you can't hug them or anything. Because, I mean, with your new show, I mean, you can't...
No, they're in a bubble. They're in a bubble.
We were in a bubble, but yeah.
Oh, well,
but it's still tough going, isn't it?
It's horrible. And I say, "I'm afraid you're going home," and then they're crying, and then you're like, "Bye." You know, and you're like, you might as well basically have a trap door which leads to a skip. But you know what I'm like, Graham. I say what I feel, and I think that's what they want. But
I was surprised. Because I imagined you'd be quite lovely and a bit kind, but you're quite harsh in the things you say to them.
Really? Too harsh?
No. The trouble is, I think, is because you show up when things go wrong.
That's what I hated about it, because you know what TV's like? They're like, "Yeah, so-and-so, the awning's fallen down, and then, oh, yeah, the paint's gone over the curtains." Of course, I'd turn up like Maleficent. So, what's happened here? And then it's so funny because they're like, at the beginning when they're doing up the house and everything, like, "How you doing? Oh, Alan," you know, and they're all giggly. But, you know, there is a time constraint. They have to finish by 5 o'clock, and then, of course, I'm turning up there 4:55. "So, explain, how do you make this bookshelf?" And they're like, "Fuck off." You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was... I love doing it. But, like, you've worried me now about being too hard.
No, because you're funny with it. Actually, talking of childhoods, Alan Carr, you are now turning your childhood into a sitcom.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Is it happening really soon?
It's happening. We had the first read-through today with the people, my mum, my dad, and it's all about my school life. I've got 2 dinner lady roles that are coming up if you... if you're in the Northampton area the next 2 weeks, call me. And so I auditioned for a little Alan, so I got over 500 tapes of people pretending to be me as a child. Some of it was so heartwarming, some of it was just downright offensive. I don't want to see a child in a fat suit. we got this boy called Ollie. He is so good. He just got me down to a T. He didn't go too like that.
Yeah. So we've got a picture of Ollie. I think this is Ollie as you.
yes.
This is Ollie as you.
He's so talented. He's just so good. I mean, I just thought he'd got me down to a T. But he's so weird because he doesn't sound like me. He puts the voice on, so it's so weird with the taster tape. I was just sitting going, he was go, microwave. I go, no, microwave. He goes, microwave. So, yeah.
And do you play yourself in it?
No, I'm the narrator. I come on and
okay.
all like that. So yeah, it's very emotional for me. Very. Because it's so personal as well, you know,
And are your parents in it? Did you say your parents are in it?
they're people playing my parents, yeah, my
That
mum.
must be so bizarre.
It's so...
Casting people to be younger you and your family.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, but
Cheap therapy.
It is cheap therapy, but it's going to be good.
What's it going to be called?
It's Changing Ends, because my dad's a footballer, you see. My dad was a football manager in town. So
Never was.
Yes, he was. Oh. Yeah, I know. I thought... Listen, I thought there was a mix-up at the hospital as well. Like, you know. There's some poor hairdresser looking out the window at some place, peeping up, he going, what? Who will run the salon now? So, yeah, I mean, everyone plays football. My granddad, my dad, everyone who's male plays, and I just don't play football. And so, yeah, and so it's all about that. And, of course, I was getting bullied for being gay, fat, with glasses, and then my dad was manager of the local football team. So your dad's shit. I don't care. I don't watch football. I wouldn't even know what the score was. I turn up on Monday, you cobblers are shit. I'm like...
Very good. Very quickly, tell us about your cat growing up, Big Puss.
Oh, Big Puss. We had this... not very imaginative. This big, fat, ginger Tom who was like, who had mental health problems, to be honest. And it was so vicious. And we drove up from Dartford with this cat, and it was so horrible. It bit through the cardboard box that it was in, and then jumped on my mum's face. Like that. And I'm in the back seat, this cat. My mum winds the window and throws the cat out. And I see the cat. There's so much emotion because I'm thinking, you know, that cat's attacking my own mum, but then you see your own cat with the window. But do you know what? It found its way home. It found its way home. It did.
It's Amanda and Alan's Spanish Job. Did you think of changing the title at all?
I know, it's so lazy, isn't it?
It used to be Italian Job.
You know, the Italian Job.
Yeah, famous film.
Yeah.
Spanish Job, less so.
Yeah.
It continues on Fridays at 8:30 on BBC One and on iPlayer. So if people have never seen one of these shows, what goes on?
Yeah, we buy a house, a Euro house, and then we do it up. And then we sell it for charity. So we sort of immerse ourselves in the culture. We were there in Sicily, the first series, Tuscany, the second, and now we're in Spain.
And these are these cheap houses, they're in kind of...
So cheap, so cheap. People are leaving them because these rural communities, no one wants to work in the fields anymore. They want to go to the big lights of the big city. And they film us all the time. I know you were saying about the cameras everywhere. Well, I mean, I don't know what... I'll say this. Well, OK.
Go on.
You know that our camera, the smaller the cameras are, you forget about them.
Yeah.
And there's a bit, I think this next week, where me and Amanda go kayaking off the Spanish coast, and they put, I'm in the front of the kayak, she's in the back. There it is, there. And they put
You're in the back.
Oh, I get so mistaken for being Amanda sometimes. Not that Amanda's got fat. So the camera's there, and then we're filming ages, because they film you for ages trying to get all the material, and then they finish filming, they go away, and then we do the lovely drone shot. Well, I'm, like, sober enough, keep forgetting. I said, Amanda, I need a wee. She says, I said, I'll just do it in my shorts. Don't do it in your shorts. Do it over the side. So I do me thing, and as I lean over, we tip up like this. We're both thrown in, mid-wee. And so... The lifeguard comes over, because we are screaming and blowing the whistle. So they take us back to the camera crew, which is like miles away, and we get over like that, and then it dawns on me, oh my God, there is a GoPro there while I was doing a wee, which I'd forgotten about. So as they pull me over the boat like this, they went, oh, Alan, the GoPros are broken. They're broken. They've all been water damaged. So I was like, oh, what a relief. So we had the wrap party last week, and then the woman came over to me and said, oh, Alan, I've been editing out your knob for the last 2 months. So I was like, yes, they have got it.
Yeah.
They've got it, and I'm going to start an OnlyFans.
Well, we've got a clip now.
Losing a dog is awful, but you had a kind of double whammy.
Oh, God. Would you... No, OK. You know I love Bev so much, yeah.
Yes.
And I'll never forget, it was on May the 9th, and Londoners might know that, but do you remember when that listeria thing happened? I went to a certain sandwich chain and I got not salmonella, I got salmonella, that was it. Really awful. On the day I put my dog down. Oh. So I rang my mum up. I said, oh, I'm in bits here. I said, I just don't feel good. She went, well, that's grieving. People grieve in different ways. I said, what, by shitting yourself? You know, when because touring is... I know, but touring is stressful, isn't it? And when you've got all that going on... shitting yourself. And I don't know if you're going to show a clip, but you know how sweaty I get. Look how sweaty I am now. The sweating was just so much. I remember sweating once. Listen to this. I sweated so much, my glasses slid off my face. They were laying on... Do you remember when Harold Bishop drowned in Neighbours? So when they were just on a rock? And on the show, you don't want... When you're filming it, you don't want it to, like, anything to go wrong. And then the woman said, Alan, you just keep sweating here. Have these ice packs on your back. Well, of course, so sweaty, I could feel it going down my trousers, come out of the bottom like a sanitary towel. Yeah, I just don't know why I sweat, because I went and had cupping today, you know, try and get some of the fire out of me, but I just don't know what's going on. Wow. Have you ever had cupping?
No. Well, I mean...
No, OK.
I've never paid for it.
No, I'm just trying to get some of the... Because, man, you're full of fire, that's what he said.
OK.
I haven't got... No, cupping. Have you ever had it?
No.
No, when they put the cups... Yeah.
No, we get it, yeah.
Now, you, obviously, your image has come through, and, you know, and also you look fantastic. I was saying to you before, you look brilliant. You look incredibly well. Alan, you've struggled. No, only I've read the book! It's true, you have a difficult time. But you...
Yeah.
Yes. Now, in your book... Oh, that's terrible. Some of these pictures, I do think you were quite brave to put them in.
But I can't put someone else's...
That picture is a corker.
I was in a play. I'm not going out clubbing. I'm in a play. For God's sake.
And you know, because you do go on about your teeth, and because maybe it's because you're famous, so... You know what I mean? So we know what you look like. But so it doesn't look... So I don't see your teeth now.
But this is after 2 braces. I hit them on a caravan hook outside Great Yarmouth. I was climbing about, and then I went, oh, like that. So, and they came out, and then the dentist said, look, they'll either come out black or bent.
Tell me this, Alan. So, for Tar, Kate Blanchett brushed up on her German. You're Italian. No. You were there for 3 months.
Yeah, it was, I kept saying por favor, which is Spanish. I mean, I'm one of those Brits abroad. Donde está la cheesy chips? That's my level. But no, it was very odd there. We got arrested. I don't know if you haven't binged it on iPlayer. We got arrested. The police pulled us over, and of course the BBC ran over. We're filming. No, stand back. like this. So we're there.
Is that your Italian accent?
Yes. It was like we were in Rome then, wasn't it? And so we're there, pulled over, and then Amanda just turned into Mae West. I mean, she was like, "Oh, that's a big gun." And I was like, "We're going to get arrested for soliciting now." You know? I bet that buckle needs some buffering. And then he was really nasty with me, and because I was wearing this really ill-fitting green jumpsuit, I looked like a Teletubby, and then they said, "Where do you live? Where are you staying?" Like this. And they still didn't say why they arrested us. And then and we gave them the hotel, and we thought that was it. And then 1 a.m. that morning, the police turned up to give Amanda Holden a booty call.
No.
Rang her up 1 a.m. in a hotel room. Thankfully, she didn't pick up.
Wow.
I complained to the hotel, "Why isn't my phone working?" There's something wrong with the wire.